I'm pissed.
I think you're ready, right? Are you ready?
Is it time? Is it time? Is it time?
Please watch and enjoy.
Please watch and enjoy. All right, talk to me. What we got going on here? Show me something gas. Ooh. Hold on. Let him cook. This is kind of gas. I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of gas. I'm not gonna lie. Hey.
So remember.
Yeah, that hit. That hit. It don't get much more animated than that. That joint will hit. It's Eddie. Hold on. You see the fit? Wait. The hair, was that? That's not. Is that a new Capo character? Or did they just actually change Eddie's hair?
Coração ardente, mas cabeça fria.
Whoa. They gave him the comb over dreadlocks. I'm pissed. I can't believe they gave him that haircut. That is they went from a huge dub to a fat L real quick. Eddie being the first DLC character, I could have predicted, I could have expected. I'm fine with that. But what did they do to my nigga, bro? That is easily his worst design. That is easily his worst design. Like hands down. Oh man, that sucks. And that sucks because I feel like Tekken 8 is the best that most of the characters in the series have ever looked. But that shit is ass. I'm sure you can change the hair in game, so it's not that big a deal. Like I'm sure you can give him his old hairstyle back, but like they be giving every black character in games that hairstyle, man. And I'm sure he'll probably also just have an alternate costume with like his Tekken 7 design. But it's just like why? Just why? Who approved that? You ain't got no black people on the dev team, huh? That's what it is. You ain't got no niggas in that office. That's the problem.
Hey, how's it going? I assume by this point in the video, most people have probably already left their comments and or clicked off the video, but I actually wanted to chime in here for a little bit at the end and talk to you guys seriously and genuinely about this Eddie reveal and this new design, because I'm legitimately not a fan of it. I do think it is actually pretty bad, but that's just my opinion, right? But in case there's any confusion as to why there's been a knee-jerk reaction to this or why myself or others are not fans of it, you notice that this predominantly is coming from the black community, right? If you're black, you probably don't have any like questions about this. If you're not black, Well, let me go ahead and break it down for you. You may or may not have noticed, but for the last several years, it has been a trend to give every black character in video games this new hairstyle that they just gave Eddie. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I don't know what it is, but Cassante from League of Legends, Miles Morales in the Spider-Man game, Echo in Project L, like the character from Prince of Persia, like they gave DJ in Street Fighter this a new costume with this hairstyle. I don't understand video game developers' newfound obsession over the last several years with giving all of their black characters this hairstyle. Now, here's the thing. Some of you might think this hairstyle is cool, or you like it, or you didn't realize it was this common and this overused, whatever. It's all fine. I'm gonna just go ahead and say, I'm not a fan of it in the first place. I don't think it's a very good looking or cool looking hairstyle. That's just me though. It's just my opinion. I'm sure there are plenty of people that think it's stupid. I wear headbands all the time, or they don't like my long curly hair. That's fine. I don't really care. If you like it, power to you. Thumbs up. But it's just also weird to me that like you have a character like Eddie and then you like basically cut his hair, especially because like a lot of people who have dreadlocks, they take a lot of pride and a lot of care in their dreadlocks, and like they don't believe in like cutting their hair, and they believe that their hair has power and things like that. And I'm not going to sit here and say that I understand the whole lore to Eddie's character and what his hair may or may not mean to him, and you know, translate that to real life and stuff. But it's usually a pretty huge deal if somebody with dreadlocks cuts those dreadlocks off, and it's normally for a very specific reason. Now maybe Eddie has some reason in Tekken 8 for cutting those off. I don't really know. That's neither here nor there. The point remains that I think the new design is bad. I don't like the hairstyle for one. That's obviously a huge point of contention for a lot of people. That's the main thing people are criticizing and talking about, because why is every black character getting the same overused hairstyle that it seems the majority of us are not fans of in the first place? The obvious answer is this is the influence of Black Panther. The movie that came out in 2019, Killmonger, you know, Michael B. Jordan, he had the hairstyle that looked just like that. Yeah, ever since then, you've seen a crazy influx of people in video games, I say people, characters in games having it. And it's just, we're just like, why? I actually put out a tweet, right after the reveal of the character, and it's right over here. It says, Eddie, what did they do to you? This is the first miss in Tekken 8, which is cap, by the way, because while Tekken 8 has done a lot of incredible things so far, and it looks like it's going to be arguably the best Tekken game ever, and they actually revealed a ton of merch in this stream, and the intro looks fire, and everything was great, and I'm throwing my money in. I got the premium collector's edition pre-ordered, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got enough funds to support this game as much as I really want to with everything they pumping out that looks good to me. But I forgot all about Paul in the moment, right? And we all know that most of us are not fans of Paul's new design in the hair, but much like Paul, I'm sure you'll be able to customize Eddie and change back to his old hair and an entirely old costume in general, like probably second seven costume, like I mentioned earlier in the actual initial reaction portion to this. So with that being said, it's like, oh, well then why is it such a big deal? Because this is still his default design. And frankly, while the hair is obviously the biggest talking point, I just think they kind of ruined him in general. Like, I don't think he looks good. If it wasn't for the name being right there, this doesn't even look like Eddie. This does not look like Eddie. Matter of fact, real quick, let me go get a picture of Eddie Gordo from Tekken 7. They don't even look like the same character. They don't even look like the same character. Like, hold on, let me go get this. Okay. Like, you look at Eddie right here, and then you compare him side by side to this. That, I mean, it's similar, I guess, but them look like two completely different characters to me. Those look like two different people. You know, I understand the lighting, the pose, everything like that. It's like face front, looks like he's got some facial hair. He's got new piercings. I can't really tell for sure if he's got his eyebrow piercing here or whatever. I'd have to look back at the footage, but like, it don't even look like Eddie to me. It really don't. And then like the fit too. I don't like the costume. The thing, okay, here's the thing, right? The problem here is that they combined his costumes, okay? Why does he have on like the Brazilian colors and like, you know, the outfit that he normally wears, you know what I'm saying, the more athletic fit? I'm sorry, I don't know the actual name for the clothing that he's wearing. And then they combined it with like the leopard print jacket. If you want him rocking the leopard print jacket, I'm not the hugest fan of leopard print or cheetah print, whatever, but cool, you know what I'm saying? You gave him the leather pants, the chains, you know what I'm saying, the jacket. Okay, he looking kind of fly. I can dig it. I can get down with the aesthetic. You want him rocking the Brazilian colors and the outfit that he be wearing like since Tekken 3, that's cool too. Why are we combining that and giving him a leopard print collar here? That throws it all off. That shit ain't drip. That shit ain't fly. The new fit itself would be mad cool if this was just a regular collar that was yellow like this part, the lapel, is that what you want to call it? I don't know. That would be fine. Or if you just wanted him rocking a leather coat, a leopard print coat, cool, fine, whatever. Why are we combining the two? That shit is ass. ass. And like, I'm not trying to be overly negative in this video, even though I guess that's what I'm doing. But I really just wanted to talk about this for a second because he don't even look like Eddie. He don't even look like Eddie to me. But again, it begs the question. It's like, well, why is it that big a deal? You can just customize the character anyway. It's not a huge deal. Like a lot of us are reacting to it and talking about it, but also this just ain't what every black person walk around look like. In fact, the vast majority of us ain't got that. And it's just weird that this is the new representation of black people in video games when like this is not a common black hairstyle at all. At the end of the day, most of us don't even play Eddie anyway. Oh, so why do you care? Well, we're allowed to have an opinion on a character even if we don't play the character. I don't play Eddie, but I'm still allowed to judge the way the design of the character or have an opinion on how he looks. And so I am. And if we take a look at my quote tweets on this, you can see a lot of other people have some very strong feelings about this as well. And some people joking, going so far as to say this has to be racist. Like I don't think most of us, maybe there's a small handful, but 99% of us don't actually think that anyone is racist for this new design. Let me go ahead and make that clear. And the majority of people who are saying something about racism, they're joking, right? But it's like, yeah, it's. And you can see I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one who doesn't even think that looks like Eddie. Or rather, I'm not the only one who thinks that doesn't look like Eddie. But it's like we just don't understand. we just don't understand. And you know, it's funny too. I made a tweet. I made a tweet a while back talking about this hairstyle and how it's been so overused and played out in video games and stuff. And I was like, I've never even seen anybody in real life with this hairstyle. And then of course, because it went like semi-viral, I don't remember. It might have had like 1,000 retweets, maybe a couple thousand. I don't remember the exact numbers. But inevitably, there are some people in real life, obviously, who exist that have it. But it's a very uncommon hairstyle. You would think that this is like one of the most popular hairstyles in the black community, when in reality, we have 1,000,001 different hairstyles that people of all different shapes and sizes and backgrounds and whatever have and use, right? But the video game developers seem to think that this is our favorite one, and it really ain't. It really ain't. But yeah, I remember in that tweet, a lot of people were agreeing with me. A lot of people were like y'all tripping, y'all reacting, da 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 da. But I seen a lot of people quoting this and be like, okay, maybe y'all was on to something, maybe y'all were right. Because it's like, just why? Like I don't understand who was on the team and decided that this is what needed to do. Maybe they looked around and saw that all the other video game characters look like this now, so they were trying to be hip and cool and like, you know, with the times or whatever. But it's just like, I don't know. Did y'all ask any black people how they felt about this? Because we not jacking it. We not jacking it. But at the end of the day, is it that big of a deal? No, of course not. You can customize the character and make him look however you want anyway. You can put a mask over his head if you really want, I'm sure. You could put probably put like a piece of toast or a kangaroo head or something on it because this is Tekken. But still, this is going to be the default look for the character, and a lot of us just aren't fans of it. That being said, though, I still have a lot of really high hopes for Tekken 8 and the rest of the roster, and just everything that game's going to bring in terms of like the fresh new blood to the scene, in terms of tournaments, hype, DLC, gameplay, my own enjoyment, content, streams, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot to look forward to in Tekken 8. Just ain't rocking with the new Eddie design that much. That's all. That's all it is. It ain't a problem. Ain't a problem. I mean, it's a little bit of a problem, but it ain't a problem. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay tuned for all this content that I'm bringing you. With all being said, it's pretty much off today. And remember, nothing can happen to you. Swing the bat. Later.